I can't figure out whether I actually hate it or just not figuring out the flavours. Between that bitter aubergine and that fried rice and the thin bit of chicken, it's just a bit all over the place. It's one hell of a time to give me a dish like this, I tell you.
Leo,
Hi-yo.
what's going through your mind?
For my street food,
Yes.
I am doing a chicken steam bun.
2 hours?
Yep.
When do you think we'd be tasting that?
Probably in 30 minutes time.
30 minutes?
Yeah.
What about comfort food? Surely there is something from home.
Yeah, it's arroz caldo, which is a chicken soup.
Okay.
The last one is chicken in asal.
Are you doing chicken 3 ways?
3 ways.
Okay. I don't know, mate. You always make us worry at the beginning, but you always seem to deliver. So I'll believe in what you're doing. Chicken 3 ways. Good luck.
Chicken during the previous challenge. It was my lowest point, so might as well redeem myself with the chicken.
OK, Tim, plenty of planning's going on here. What are we expecting first?
So I'm going to be doing fine dining first, and then shortly after the homey style.
That sounds very homey. Chicken thighs, gravy, peas, carrots, mashed, and street food, chicken livers, bacon, onion.
And I'm going to do it on a skewer, brush it with some barbecue sauce, and then make a mayonnaise to drizzle over the top as well.
Yes, mate. Yes. You've got a couple of points to make up, so,
Yeah, I do.
you know, give it your best shot.
Yeah, thank you.
The first thing I'm going to get out of the way is my fine dining dish, roast lamb rack. I'm going to be using broccoli in a couple of different ways and making my own homemade ricotta. I'm going to put on some milk to boil, bring that up to about 85 degrees, then I'm going to curdle it with some vinegar, and that's what starts the process of making ricotta. For this fine dining dish, if I'm just doing a rack of lamb, I need to show technique somewhere, and so this is going to be a big part of my ability to show technique.
So we're expecting our first dish in about 8 minutes.
Maybe 10.
Might be for the last time, so I better just enjoy it, though.
Of course, obviously, I'm sweating. Leo, come on, Leo's not Leo if it's not going to be sweating in that kitchen.
It's going to be an amazing challenge. And, yeah, Leo always throws out a curveball.
Are you giving him the benefit of the doubt at the moment?
You know, it's Leo. He always comes through.
Come on, Leo.
Come on, Leo. Nice one, Leo.
Leo takes his first plate of food up before me, and I see that it's his street food. I'm going to leave that till last because I know I can whip that out real quick.
Leo, I know you're in a hurry to get back to your bench.
Yep.
Please give us the description
that's
of your
a-
dish and which dish is it?
That's the street food, say chicken steam bun, with sticks of cucumber, carrots, and a spring onion to add the crunch in there as well.
Thanks, mate.
Great.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
Thanks, Leo. It's really good.
This is something that I'm sure that you would have in a street somewhere in the Philippines.
It's very rustic, a little bit tough to eat, but I like that as well. It's a
picking
great
it up
bun.
and
It's
dropping
quite
it.
weighty, but it doesn't eat like it's heavy. Beautiful flavours, great sauce, great little sort of crispy vegetable accompaniment, which are exactly what we cut earlier, julienne.
Showcasing his knife skills.
Yeah.
Nice first dish for Leo. Well done, Leo.
OK, Tim, give us a description of your fine dining dish.
Roasted lamb rack with broccoli and homemade ricotta with mint and lemon.
Beautiful.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
2 more to go, and my mind's in the game. I want to get back there and keep cooking.
One each, boys.
Those bones are cleaned up so beautiful. It's like holding a piece of cutlery.
It's a beautiful piece of meat, though. Look at that. With the mint and ricotta, it screams spring, summer.
Ricotta, overall, I think it balances Tim's dish out.
He has really gone to us and now, look, this is fine dining. I'm going to put a whole lot of things on the plate that are going to work, and he's done that. You can tell when Tim's in the game. Just the straight face, the hands are shaking. It's complete opposite to Leo. Leo just looks like it's a walk in the park. That's what makes the grand final so interesting. There it is.
Roast chicken with mashed peas and carrot and a little lake of gravy.
Brilliant. Out you go.
Thank you.
Thanks, Timmy.
That's number 2. Feeling good now. I know I'm in control.
Looks like comfort to me.
It certainly does.
Let's try it. Oh, let go the dam.
What Tim's given us is comfort food, but it needs refining. With the chicken, you should have gone really
Left it
crispy
there.
skin, because that's the best thing about it.
Even though it's comfort food, at this stage in the competition, you feel like it needs to be just in a more exciting way, I would have thought. But pretty good job.
So that's chicken arroz caldo. On the side is fried tofu.
Fine dining to come.
Yep.
Back you go.
Thank you.
See you, Leo.
It's packed full of flavour. I love the chilli, and I love the little tofu fried pieces in there.
Essentially, it's a soup. Having kept the bones in there, chicken, are you meant to pick that up? It's a little bit awkward. I think the rice is undercooked.
It just sort of washes down.
It's hard to eat.
This is one of the first times that he actually hasn't given us something that has blown us away.
Grand final, pressure. Don't panic. It's street food. It's fun food. It's not fine dining. You got that out of the way. What about you, Leo? Fine dining. Are we plating?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I'm getting into position to eat.
I just wanted to let go of the pressure of that challenge. It's like Leo on a plate with bold flavors. I just hope that it won't create confusion. I do hope that it would still understand the flavors that I put in the plate.
Leo, breathe out.
Yeah.
Fine dining.
Yep.
Talk us through it.
So this is chicken in a salad with brown wild rice served with aubergine puree on the side.
Can't wait to try it.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks, Leo.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Leo.
Leo takes his last dish up before me, but I'm nearly done too and almost there.
Chicken's nicely cooked.
Not much of it.
There's not a lot of it.
Well, he's used it all in the other dishes.
That's a good point.
I can't figure out whether I actually hate it or just not figuring out the flavours. Between that bitter aubergine and that fried rice and the thin bit of chicken, it's just a bit all over the place. It's one hell of a time to give me a dish like this, I tell you.
This aubergine puree, boom, is it the most powerful component on the plate?
That dish needs punch, and I think the aubergine gives it the punch it needs.
4, 3, 2, 1. Just in the nick of time. Menu description?
It's woven bacon and chicken livers with a barbecue sauce and a mayonnaise.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks so much, guys. Enjoy it.
I'm exhausted. That was a quick 2 hours.
Well done, bud.
I think Leo and I are probably still neck and neck. Whether he's drifted a couple more points ahead or I've drifted even, there's nothing I can't pick up in this last one.
They are absolutely delicious. Great. Street food, 100% street food.
You know, those flavours.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong.
Sometimes it really is not about trying to reinvent the wheel. It's about celebrating the wheel. And I think that's exactly what Tim's done with the street food dish. Guys, you have done a magnificent job so far. Let's update that leaderboard, shall we? Street food. Leo, delicious, fluffy, gooey, steamed buns. We felt like we were on the streets in the Philippines. We gave you a 9.
Well done, thank you.
9 is close to 10, so I'm pretty happy with 9.
Tim, you absolutely nailed the brief with your pure simplicity and flavour. Could have been served in a New Zealand farmer's market. Your score was also a 9.
Comfort food. Tim, good sauce, great mash, and nice veggies. But the chicken was just a little bit insipid. You should have crisped the skin, and it was slightly clumsy on presentation. But it was on brief and real comfort food. We're giving you a 7. Leo, your soup looked amazing, but it under-delivered. Your broth was great, and your crispy side of tofu was really good. But the rice was undercooked, and the chicken was confusing. We've scored you a 6.
Now I'm really worried about the result from my fine dining.
Leo, we'll stay with you. Your third chicken dish was just an awkward dish. The elements were nicely executed, but we're just not sure how the flavours work together. We scored you a 6.
That is really disappointing.
That potentially has opened the window for me.
Tim, your lamb was beautiful looking and a classic fine dining summer dish. We were taken by the amount of effort and technique that you showed us. But on the downside, there was quite a lot of that ricotta. We scored the dish an 8.
I get an 8, which is great.
So, doing the grand tally and adding your 3 dish scores onto your skills race scores, Tim, 53. Leo, 1 behind, 52. Now that really does add a little bit of jeopardy going into the last challenge, doesn't it, lads?
So I really have to put up my A game in the next round.
A lead's a lead, and I was always going to need a fight for this last one anyway.